Visualizing the scaling dynamics in the 1D versus 3D topology structures. So this is kind of it's more of a visual showing on why there's a bottleneck. All right, so like you have a 64 input and it tries to get all these data points out and extrapolate them out. But if the system isn't designed to do so, and it's trying to read all this data, and it knows it needs to read all this data, it's going to come up with the pressure. But if everything just works on 64-bit cubes, and then you create your data chains, those chains can now have logical reasoning steps between them. And you're not sit with a bunch of buffer underrun. This is what creates geometric frustration when you can't come up with a story or come up with something quick. They call it the Heimer-Simon illusion in humans. This is why there's the 64-bit versus a 66-bit parity structure in linear systems. The linear systems need to tell them, and that's why they can't be all cubic, a 66-bit cubic. But if you have the definition of it, so we want to keep the AI linear in tune, okay? And by doing so, you need to have two parts of the system at least be parallel. That means the data stream and the processing paths. So the waveguides that path it have to be cubic. So computation must be cubic. So using the SHD-CCP is the only way forward. If you don't use that, you run the risk of having a prime non-cubic operating system that can hide something later on in the future, and then some like galactic universe thing is going to come in and like squash us or something. So let's just be smart about it and start with the 66-bit systems.